All right, guys, today in class we talked about how to calculate the least common multiple. And we said that we use least common multiple for things like creating equivalent fractions, for adding and subtracting fractions when we have to find the least common denominator. So just a small review. Think about the steps we talked about in class. We talked about how the first thing you have to do is to list the multiples of each number. And then the last one is to circle the smallest one they share. Okay, 2 simple steps. If you know your multiplication facts, this should be really, really easy. If you don't, you can use repeated addition to help you fill in those multiples. So homework question 1 says, what is the least common multiple of 8 and 3? So we're going to set it up where we have 8 here, and I'm going to list the multiples. I have 3 below it. I'm going to list the multiples. I'm going to circle the smallest one that they share and write the LCM over here, the least common multiple. All right, so when I think about multiples for 8, all we have to do is like 8 times 1, 8 times 2, 8 times 3, okay? So our multiples for 8 are 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 84. Okay, now we need to do the exact same thing for 3. 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 3 times 3, and make a list. Okay, so we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. Now we got to look at our 2 lists and we have to find the smallest one that they share. Now sometimes you're going to have that they share multiple numbers, but we're looking for the least. Okay, so the smallest one that they share is a 24, so that makes our least common multiple 24. Okay, so we have to do the exact same thing for all of the other questions on the homework. Keep your work nice and neat. It's going to be a lot easier to find those least common multiples if your work is nice and legible and organized. Alrighty, good luck!